5 Thursdays in the month that houses the PS4's 5th anniversary. It must be a sign! The latest game from the mind of Tetsuya Mizuguchi is upon us. A demo for Tetris Effect is out today until November 5th, with the full release coming to PS4 and PSVR on November 9th. Since I've got a shuffle to do, I thought it might be a good idea to cover some of Mizuguchi's other contributions to the PlayStation's puzzle and trance landscape. The first game on this list is the iconic Space Channel 5. This was a staple on the Dreamcast, but later ported to the PS2 along with its sequel, Part 2, as a part of the Special Edition release. It's the most conventional rhythm game on this list, but also one of the most well-known. As the funky reporter Ulala, you need to free humans who are being compelled to dance by aliens or robots. The music's bombastic and just downright fun, even caught the attention of Michael Jackson, who lent his visage and some of his trademark vocalizations to both games. Space Channel 5 Part 2 can currently be obtained on Steam or the PlayStation Network. Next up is one of my absolute favorites, Rez. It's another one that was originally released on the Dreamcast and ported to the PS2, and was designed to be a synesthetic experience merging the visuals with the music and beats of the firing of your weapon. It's a very different beast from Space Channel 5, owing partially to the development team containing members that had previously worked on the Panzer Dragoon series. The story here is a bit more abstract. The AI that runs Earth's computer networks has contracted a sort of self-realization virus and shut down in some sort of nervous breakdown. Rez HD released on the Xbox 360 and never made it to the PS3, but PlayStation fans were paid back in spades with the release of Rez Infinite as a PSVR launch title, though it is playable without PSVR. Later, that version would get ported to Steam with Vive and Oculus support. Infinite also added Area X, a completely new area built with modern hardware in mind. It's full of beautiful particles and features music from Hydelic, who must have impressed Mizuguchi enough to be given the full OST duties for Tetris Effect. From there, the focus of Q Entertainment moved pretty solidly to the PSP. Mizuguchi wanted to make a game that would be a bit more accessible to people that might have otherwise been intimidated by Space Channel 5 or Rez. Originally, he wanted to make a Tetris game with the same sort of in-the-zone music that was found in Rez, but licensing issues got in the way. Well, never give up on your dreams. Lumines went on to have the most iterations of any other game on this list. Its simple yet engaging gameplay did a great job of mimicking what made Tetris so widely loved, all the while including musical interactions that had kind of now become Mizuguchi's trademark.
Get ready. Exchange.
Two more games released on the PSP that had distinct inspirations. Every Extend Extra was actually a remaster of a freeware game made by the developer known as Omega, who had been inspired by the music and visuals of Rez. Q Entertainment caught wind of the project and reached out to work with Omega on enhancing and porting the game to the PSP. Gunpei was a puzzle game originally released on the Black and White Wonder Swan in Japan. Named after the legendary Gunpei Yokoi, it's got a pretty simple premise. Connect a line from one side to the other using two shapes, a caret and a slash. Sounds easy? Not in the slightest. This one seems to be a bit more of a direct port than a reimagining on Mizuguchi's part. It gets a bit of life added thanks to the Lumines-style themes, but to be honest, it wasn't anywhere near as compelling as the other games on today's list. The PS3 would finally see some Mizuguchi love in the form of Child of Eden, a prequel of sorts to Rez. The gameplay is largely similar with a few additional enhancements such as Kinect and PS Move support. It also takes advantage of the beefier console technology, producing amazing visuals that made my encoder cry for mercy. And that brings us back to today and Tetris Effect. In production since shortly after Child of Eden's release, it blends everything Mizuguchi learned from all of his other attempts to capture the magic of the best-selling game series of all time. The music, the beat, the imagery. I almost wonder where he'll go from here now that he's achieved what it seems like he's been chasing for his entire professional career. Well, I can't wait to find out. In the meantime, though, how about we just enjoy Tetris Effect? Yeah, I said we. It is a shuffle after all. Follow me at TesseractUnfold on Twitter, and retweet one of the posts of this video, and you will be entered to win a copy of the game to play yourself. So, thanks for watching. Spread the word, enter the contest, and I will see you again next week with our November Plus dive.